Hello, welcome, welcome to another edition of Mr. P Snippets. This is Math050, and we're doing 3.10 today, which is solving systems by graphing, right? And that's usually the toughest one. Solving systems by substitution, cool. That's probably the coolest one. Solving systems by elimination, that's a little bit of work to do. But solving systems by graphing and word problems are more difficult. But I'm trying to give you the easiest way possible. You know me, Math Made Easy by Mr. P. Math050 310 solving systems graphically. So we're gonna do one right now with one solution. You'll be given these two equations right here, right? Y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals negative x. Now you gotta graph both of these lines, but see they're already in y equals mx plus b form where the slope is 2 and the y-intercept is 1 on this one, and the slope is negative 1 and then the y-intercept is 0 on this one. So when you come down here, you say, okay. So if I gotta go up to 2, I gotta go up to the y-intercept, which is 1 on this one, so I gotta put my point here. But then the slope's 2, so I go up 2 over 1. So I'll draw my line after that, right? And then you got the other one where the y-intercepts the y-intercept is at the origin actually. So it's at the the y-intercept is 0. So that means you're gonna go through 0 here at the origin, right? And the slope is negative 1, so you got to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So you got to go up this way over this way 1. So the dot is right here, but then these two lines intersect somewhere in here, right? So the way I figured it out, since that's a little tricky because that's between the tick marks, is remember this says y is equal to this and y is equal to that. So that means this has to equal to that. So I set them equal to each other, right? And solve for x. So I can figure out what the x is. So I solve this by substitution. So if I zoom in here, I subtract the 2x on both sides. So the 1 drop down, and then negative and negative you add keep. So I'll have negative and negative is going to be negative 3x, and then I'll divide both sides by negative 3, and so I get x equals negative 1/3. So, but y is equal to positive 1/3 because if x is negative 1/3, you put it back in here, you get y is positive 1/3. So that's that point where they meet at. Negative 1/3, positive 1/3 is where they're meeting at right there. So that would be the one solution answer. What about this one? No solution. Well, it's a dead giveaway because the slopes are identical. If the slopes are the same, that means they don't cross. That means they two parallel lines, so they'll never cross. So that's a dead giveaway, but you still got to graph this line. So the y-intercept 0, so you'll be going through the origin on this one, up 2 over 1. And then the y-intercept here is 1, so you'll slide up to here and then still go up 2 over 1. So it'll be there and then there. It'll just be a little higher than the other one. But since they never cross, the answer is no solution. What about infinite solution? Well, you got to be able to pick off that these equations are actually identical. If they're the same, then they're going to be the same line. So you just got to graph one line. So, and that's how you know it's infinite. Because it doesn't matter which y you pick, for all the points, you're going to be still on the same line. All right, that's your lesson for 310, solving systems graphically. Have a good one.